Alright, it's Antline Alpha, and welcome back to Let's Play Gauntlet Legends, and in this level, we'll see that this is a toxic area, as the ramp into here kind of suggests. But this is called the town. For some reason, it doesn't really resemble a town all that much, but anyway, it's my favorite world. Mostly because, I don't know, well, it's a grassy area, and I normally don't really care for grassy worlds, just because they're usually like the introduction type of levels in every Nintendo game. There's like the first world, and it's usually not that gimmicky. And, well, this level isn't really gimmicky, but I like the atmosphere. It's more of like a darker, grassy level, and that's what I like. I like my grass dark. See how the grass isn't all bright and it's not all a happy place? I like sad grass. Sada grass. That's good. We're gonna copo gate, and by the way, copo, I don't know. But we have a little bit of zombies going on, and the ankle biters in this world are maggots, and they come from little piles of vegetable compost stuff, it looks like. It also looks like it has a mouth, like they're coming out of like something that looks like teeth, and I'm not sure what to say about that. But we've got maggots, and I've gained a level by killing some maggots. How everyone should gain their levels. I can't think of a more dignified way to gain a level than throwing a sword at a maggot. Alright, so this is the obelisk. This ravaged realm. Couldn't say it better. Could not. So, yeah, the generators in this level are gravestones, and they're not like up against a wall, which makes them kind of easy to destroy, because you can kind of like go around the line of enemies. And it looks like, oh no, there is some more stuff. Hey, wait, watch that strawberry. See it, I don't know what it is, but for some reason sometimes the fruit like changes, like it'll become a strawberry and then it'll switch to pineapple. It doesn't really matter. It's not like a take your chances kind of thing, because they both give 50 health, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh, hello, bomber. You know, I'm gonna take care of you as soon as I can. And you're doing some damage to me, it appears. Let's see. I'll go ahead and fire that off, since we'll be coming around here eventually. So yeah, you just want to hit that switch in the beginning, which is not hard to find. If you just gotta throw your thing at the stump. Always gotta throw your thing at the stump. Oh, by the way, I figured out what limited levitation does. It makes it so it does not make you float over anything, but it makes it so when you walk over the spikes that, or like any floor trap, it won't damage you for some reason. You're still like on it, and you can see like the spikes touching you, but it doesn't damage you. So maybe they wanted it to like have you float over them, but they just didn't code it that way. I don't know, but it works. At least I found out its use. That's important. Okay. See, can I hit you from over there? We go. Wonderful. My keyring is full now. It's good. It's good. And your bomb bag is always full, it appears. You just don't seem to run out. And in the last segment, when I was talking about, or when I was talking in double speed, I hope people enjoyed that. I know some people think it's really annoying and they can't stand listening to it, but I find it funny, so I mean, well, I'm not. I realize it's kind of like artificial humor, but it is. I still find it entertaining when other people do it. So I thought I'd try it myself. And I'm definitely not going to be doing that every single episode. I'll probably do it maybe, if even, a couple times in an LP. So, yeah, but there are some things I collected. I'll talk about those. Oh, too bad. I will. If I see some, I'll try to remember to use that every time I go for spikes, and eventually you should see me doing the whole getting spiked, not taking damage jig, which you should learn. It's a very nice jig to learn. It's jiggle physics. But this game doesn't have that. Thank God, because that would be kind of unwarranted for this type of game. Alright, just gonna fire this again then. If you're gonna be doing this. Maggots. Maggot, shut up! Shut up, maggot. Oh, this is the biggest type of enemy in this world. They have like a rake. Yeah, they're pretty much all the enemies in the first 2 levels of this world are like dead zombie farmers, and the next 2, well, you'll see, but they're kind of very strange looking, and they don't, like, all the different sizes of them are kind of different in appearance. So yeah, I don't think my sword's getting this archer, but my falcon is. Yeah, I think so. And I'm just kind of ignoring that guy. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna fit this. Well, I could have in the last segment, but there's no way I could do like this level and another whole level, because this is actually longer than I remembered it being. When I did this off screen, when I got to around this part, I was like, all right, this level might not take too long, but. What are we at? 7.5 minutes, and yeah. Oh, by the way, another reason I like this level is because the golems have like the coolest design, and they come out of a barrel, which is even cooler. They kind of look like ogre cyclops cool things. I like them. I would summon this to attack my enemies if such a thing existed. I put my faith in the golem. There are a lot of keys in these dead crops, it appears. There's a maggot pile. Maggot generator. Those maggots never learn. And I like the double wielding second level enemies because they have like hook hands, or they're like holding sickles maybe, because that would go more along the theme of farmer stuff. 'Cause, I mean, well, obviously it is farmer because this is like a crop field and stuff, so yeah. I also like their color scheme, the cyan and other, yeah, brown, I guess. I guess brown isn't, I think that worked. But that doesn't protect you from that. See. Yeah, see, I just walked right through that. No damage. It's pretty cool. So I'll be using this item. I'll have this item in the ready whenever I'm not using another item, and I don't need to. So just kill your maggots like you always do, and get your big rakers. Come here, I'm gonna comb your hair. Kind of looks like a giant comb because it doesn't seem to have a handle. I don't know, it seems kind of inconvenient to carry around and use for any practical purpose, but farmers are a laborious bunch, so I guess they put up with that stuff. Go farmers. I enjoy my corn. I had cornbread tonight, and I enjoyed it, so I thank you, farmers, for doing the hard work and cropping that crops. Corning that corns. It is very much good for me. Gold. I like it. I think you can carry 90 of the levitation, so I might stop using that now. Got full keys, so many I still could get. Was there a switch? Oh wait, there's something there I didn't get. And I can use more of this, 6 seconds worth. And I guess I'll stop using that. Oh, and what do you know? How coincidental, not ironic. Okay, so I got all the switches back here, which means there should be one, yeah, right here. Oh well. I'm tanking it. Taking it, tackety-took, tic-tac-took-took, tinkety-tank. I didn't wait for the little cloud. Not a mushroom cloud, because it's not mushroomy. Doesn't got the shroomness of it. And don't know why I didn't pick that up, but now I did. Running through the water, running. Gotta go, gotta pick up the pace! I don't know why there's spike traps like lined up with like the edge of these. You'd think it would mean that there's like a path that would appear there, but no, there isn't. Oh, well, man. Oh man. Alright. I guess I'll fire this off. It's working. That's working. I'm working with it. Gotta go. Oh yeah, I was saying something earlier about how I picked up some items in the last segment, but you might not have been able to hear me because I was talking at normal speed instead of slowing down my voice like I should have, so you could actually hear me under the fast speed conditions. And there is a death that is like petrified, but if you touch him he wakes up, so I'm gonna leave him alone for now, but I'll be coming back, don't you forget about that guy. And if I actually remember to continue my thought, I will do so. So yeah, some items I picked up in the last segment is 5-way shot, which is very useful against bosses and kind of cheap actually, but whatever. Yeah, I'll pick this up. What else did I get? Let's see, any new things coming? Yes, I got this. This is stopping. Oh wait, I didn't want to pick this up. Oh well. It would probably be too much of a waste of time to go get the death on the other side of the bridge and the one on this first side, so I'll just do this. This is something I did in the last segment too. I got this. This is anti-death power, and the death runs away from you, and he doesn't have like any animation at all, so he just kind of like moves and continues pointing in a direction, which is funny. I love Death. He's so cute when he runs away. Okay, so yeah, you can't turn this item off, which is unfortunate, but I guess that makes it more challenging. It makes you continue to fear death, because when you're the angel of eating death, you do not fear death, and death is to be feared, as we all must learn. Where's that gonna go? I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to a maggot compost heap, and oh, I have full magic, so I'm gonna use it against that stupid bomber, which is always stupid and always bombing. Okay, what other items did I get? Let's see. There's one that I'm gonna pick up in this segment because I hit a switch where the obelisk was that made it appear, so I guess I'll talk about that when that happens. Sounds good. Yeah, 14 minutes, and still on this one level. Still got a little bit more to do, so yeah, I'm fairly certain that every level from now on is going to be a one-level segment. I actually don't remember, like, any of the levels in the last world. And if I remember right, there's, like, only 3 levels in that world. I don't remember. I think that I won't say what the enemies look like. I won't spoil it, but I can't remember what the golems look like if there are any. I remember what they look like in the next world, and spoilers, it's a lot lamer than they are in this world, because, I mean, the golems just look awesome in this level. You can't really top it. You'd have to do quite the work to design a more Nice looking golem. Okay. Breaking this for no reason, because I like everything to be tampered with. Yes, yes, this item right here. This is another very cool item, and for some reason the narrator doesn't say anything about it, but when you first get it, it kind of makes like a swirly sound. Oh, if only I had anti-eating death power. But yeah, that item, I showed it off in the last segment. I'm not gonna bother showing it again. It makes everything tiny, and it's hilarious. I love it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but hopefully yeah, it sounds like I got a generator, so it was not in vain. Can't have turbo attacks in vain. That's just... Oh, well, there's no glare right now, and I'm probably gonna, because I'm recording this at 7 p.m. and the past every single segment of this LP I've been recording like midday, and so the sun was still bright, and I didn't even think the sun would be out today, but it was, because I didn't think it would be, because like last night it was like thunderstorming because someone had used the thunder hammer. Oh yeah, right there, there's a thunder hammer. That's another item I picked up in the last segment. It's a powerful item. I'll show it off later when I get more of it. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was thundering and lightninging in the last night. Whenever I say last, I want to say like in the last segment, but no, last night it was thundering, and and it was raining really hard, like all throughout the night, and even what, did he kill himself? I don't know how that happened. But yeah, so I didn't think it would be really sunny and hot today again, but it was somehow. There's schizophrenic weather for you where I live. Or bipolar, whatever you want to call it. I don't know who's actually offended by calling weather destructive disease or syndrome that people suffer from. I don't know. Where am I? I've already been here. There's some maggots. Oh, let's gotta kill them. Can't have these maggots. Yeah. I'm not that grossed out by flies, but just seeing like a lot of maggots in one area just grosses me out. And I like most bugs. Like I like spiders. Unpopular opinion, I think some of them are kind of cute. But yeah, I don't know. I like beetles. I like what other bugs do people think is gross usually? I don't know. There's another death. I don't think I'm gonna wake him up. He's just gonna hang out there, and oh, there's a noose, which makes this very well placed. And clever, I suppose. How adorable. Death by an execution spot. I think that just said something about go to the noose where the death is. So, and I know I just said earlier that I'm destroying all the toxic barrels because I like everything to be tampered with in this game, but I guess death is the exception. You don't want to mess with death. Don't be knocking at death's door. That's something. That's the opposite of what you want to do. Wow, we're almost at 20 minutes, and this is a single level, so yeah. Like I said, this level is longer than I remembered. And it's a very... Well, it's still kind of linear, but it's very open. And that's another thing I like about it. There's not many open levels in this game. This level's pretty big. Got a nice wide area in the fields. Fields I like. I like millipedes. That's another thing a lot of people don't like for some reason. They're usually harmless. I don't know. I guess some of them stink, and that's the reason people don't like them, but I know some of them are designed cool. And I just like crustaceans, which some people don't realize. They think, like, millipedes are insects for some reason, even though they clearly have, like, several dozen times the amount of legs that insects do, which some people my own age don't know how many they have somehow. I thought that was... I guess being a bug fanatic as a kid made it obvious for me, but some people, I guess, still don't realize that insects all have 6 legs. And is there anything else here that I might want to check out? There is no runestone. All the runestones are in the next 3 levels, so don't bother looking around for that. And the boss defeating item for the 4th world is in the 3rd level. So yeah, all you got in this level is an obelisk and a secret exit, which I'm getting right now. So yeah, the Falconess is very short-lived. I don't know why they chose to put the next secret enemy level, the character in this level, and this is a very trippy secret level, and like I think the narrator actually says it's like the psychedelic chamber. It's like, psychedelic, man. Oh, these shrooms. Look at them, they're all that colorful, man. It's beautiful. So these are all green. They are not different colored like the last mini thing. So yeah, just gonna chop the mushroom. They don't have motion control physics like in Skyward Sword, so that's unfortunate. I remember being like so giddy when I was like slicing the mushrooms in that game, and like they would make the slits exactly how I swung my sword. I was like, ooh, that's so cool. Alright, so just gonna end this. Yeah, I guess it makes sense for me to have chosen the Falconess, or for the Valkyrie at the beginning, because since we don't really get to see much of the thing. Yeah, this is the Tigress. It's another female character. So, you got 2 female characters. You got you got 2 male characters, and the last one is a male too, but he's something a little different. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. But this character's projectiles being infinite actually kind of makes sense. I mean, and nothing makes sense for it to be infinite, but it makes sense for there to be a lot of projectiles, because this is the equivalent of the archer. And so archers, as I would know them, usually have more than just one arrow, unlike a swordsman or an axe-wielding man. So, yeah. The Tigress is good. We'll do more stuff in the next segment. Hey, thanks for watching. Bing, bang, goodbye.